Hello out there, everybody who is watching this video. Haven't been on here for quite a while. Has been quite a big few months for me. Was moving house and hosting people for our retreat we had in Dunedin, and then the retreat, and then the after retreat, getting back on top of things in the garden and so on. Well, and lots was going on in there too, inside. So yeah, I kind of got this little pull to do a little video today, even if I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. But I'm just going to connect to my heart. And if you like to, if you listen to this, you could do the same. Connect to your heart, to this beautiful true place deep inside that is very bright and where there is so much love present and so much trust. And then I'm going to ask my heart to guide me a bit with what I'm going to talk about. I don't think it's going to be a long thing. So maybe I need to share about pushing oneself. That's what I have been doing a lot in my life. And in the last few weeks I have been falling right back into the quite extreme place of it. And it was an interesting experience of, bringing oneself to a place by ignoring the signs of stop, rest, to a place where exhaustion kicks in, emotions kick in, and out of control. And the interesting thing is, I think I needed to be out of control to be able to see that it's okay to give up control. Because the pushing thing has so much to do with control. Everything needs to be perfect, and you have to be a good girl and always doing the right things, controlling how people see you, controlling how people experience me, always showing my best side. And in that process, sometimes ignoring what is really going on inside. And it doesn't mean that I have to be nasty to people and that I have to, completely pull back. But there are kind of boundaries one needs to sometimes set for oneself. And so I'm always trying to control how people see me. I think that comes down to that. And in that process, I'm trying really hard, and sometimes I'm overdoing it, and my physical body is showing it to me very clearly. And my energy levels, I generally have really high energy levels, but it was an interesting experience last week how my energy levels dropped down. It was a good experience because I need to know this. I need to know what it feels to be totally out of energy, exhausted. And the big learning was really to completely stop and pull back and allow myself to be out of control. for a little bit. You know, we don't want to dwell in this. But there are so many layers of things that need to be seen, and they're definitely coming out in nice little steps. And this week I had a really good step happening for me through this awareness of how much I try to control things and being forced to get out of control. And for me, the heart is always my emergency room. When I have the awareness of going into my heart in an emergency, then there's always support there. And this week I even couldn't quite, in a few moments, I couldn't quite even get that heart connection happening. And that's okay. I could observe it. I tried it and there was nothing happening, and I thought, oh, interesting. I just have to allow myself now to feel even deeper. And in that feeling even deeper, more became visible that needed to be visible. On things that have been hidden very well. And then again and again there is the checking in. Can I connect to my heart? Yes, now I can. And it might just be for a second or two. But just making that heart connection transforms so much. It's like this plaster they put onto your wound in the emergency room, and the wound underneath can heal, can transform back to this beautiful tissue that has been injured but is able to go back to a very beautiful, healthy state. It's the same with all the things that need to be healed on our emotional level, on our heart level. And so there are all these layers coming, and I embrace them. I'm open to them. I want them. I need them to be shown to me, to become visible. It's the only way forward. It's the only way to be able to grow, to connect even more and deeper to my heart, and also to come closer and closer to who I really am. And I have an idea of who I really am, but I don't quite have the experience yet, because all this control is protecting me. But patience is a virtue, and it has to do with trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. And I'm going to go with that. So maybe anybody out there goes through similar things right now. We're all in this together. And the beautiful thing is we can all support each other so beautifully. So I'll connect now to the heart of you listening, but also everybody else in this world who is living through this time right now, in this present moment. Connecting with the bright heart of you and all people in the world, all animals, all of nature, all of the universe. Feeling that we're all all in this together. And there is so much support coming from the heart and from love. Just to remember love can be so powerful. Okay? Thank you for listening. Yeah, who knows when I will record my next message. We'll see. I love doing this. But it's quite an interesting experience, I have to say. So we'll see what happens. Okay, big hug to all of you. Much love. Love you all. Bye.